We're the Tibetans. We also had a Tibetan team who wanted to join the Olympics, but we were rejected. So our message here is now we will bring the values of the real Olympics, the real Olympic spirit. We want to bring back, or to save the real Olympic values, such as liberty, freedom, equal rights, fair play. And this actually are all the values we Tibetans are also fighting for. So it's such a symbolic thing which happened now here with all the policemen and.
Okay, fine. Hang on. Excuse me. Are you from the Chinese embassy? Are you from the Chinese? Excuse me. Are you from the Chinese embassy? Are you from the Chinese embassy?
No.
You're not. Absolutely not. Are you sure?
It's a beautiful day, and it's a peaceful day. And the Beijing Olympic Games will come in. We hope everything is fine. We hope everything is got the peaceful treatment. And the young girls, young boys will have a beautiful life. Enjoy.
Yeah. So you are from the Chinese embassy?
No comment.
So why can you tell me, why is the Chinese embassy asking the Greek authorities not to let these people come in? You are cooperating with the Greek authorities here, asking them to prevent this from happening.
Here is a holy place for the Olympic Games. It's not a political site.
Yeah, but isn't Tibet a holy place for the Tibetans?
Your question is not for me. Your question is, please ask the Greek.
But Tibet, the Tibetan nation, is a holy place for those people. You know, and you are occupying it.
Check the historical book and ask my question.
You are occupying their country.
Stupid question.
You are occupying their country.
I feel shy for you.
You feel sorry for me? Well, I represent a country which believes...
But the correspondent, it's not a correspondent. You're not a correspondent.
I'm not a correspondent?
Yeah. The correspondent is not such question.
It's a question. It's a perfectly reasonable question. Why don't you answer it? Why are you occupying their country? Why can they not carry out this demonstration?
Tibet belongs to China.
What?
It's not...
What belongs to China? Tibet? It belongs to the Tibetans, doesn't it?
It's a part of China.
It's part of Tibet, isn't it? You're occupying their country.
Stupid, yo.
Thank you.
Stop.
Excuse me,
from policeman. No, not here.
What? Okay. All right, let me go. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will never stop dreaming and believing that we are going to be solid here. Not this year, then 2012 in
Is there any license from somewhere from Greece?
In the name of justice around the world, I promise that I will support the Tibetan struggle for freedom until Tibetans can once again determine their own future. I make this pledge in the certainty that one day I will see Tibetan athletes competing alongside those of hundreds of other nations at the Olympic Games, and that China's occupation of Tibet will have been brought to an end. 남극가와 야대 우방굴라레 그저 대싱하다에 그저저가 숨기결라디기 손배 삼백야 주시기 배윤다 두근 조조에 배잠니 양배기고 시대
Marco! The last one, she's crying. What's crying? Oh no, there.
나좀 윤배 유래 개교
the youth of the world will come together in Beijing in August 2008 to celebrate the magic of sports, we, Tibetans, will be left out. We had been denied to send our team to the Olympics. The IOC and the Beijing organizers have opposed and rejected our request. As a member of the National Olympic Committee Tibet, and as a Tibetan, I am deeply disappointed and angry. In fact, the officials from the IOC have not even officially answered our application, which I feel is outrageous. The Olympic torch embodies universal values, such as equal rights and fairness. It carries the promise that someday all people, irrespective of their creed and political orientation, will come together, live in peace, and celebrate the diversity of mankind in a true spirit of reconciliation. But today's reality of the Olympics ideals has become different. The IOC have allowed China's leadership to instrumentalize the Olympic Games for their own political ends. China, supported by the sponsors, spent millions of dollars for their torch relay, for a propagandistic display of bad taste and untruthfulness. There are even plans for the torch to violate the sanctuary of Mount Everest, a symbol of Tibetan nationhood. We Tibetans have not to disturb Beijing Olympics plan. People in my country are
You're pushing my camera.
Simply for
You are pushing my camera. You're pushing my camera. You're pushing my camera. Is this democracy? Is this democracy? Don't push me. Don't push me.
In August 2008, we Tibetans have not given into the hypocrisy and false propaganda. We won't allow that the Olympic torch will be misused to serve the interest of a regime that doesn't share the Olympic values. That's why we are here today in Olympic Greece. It's a shame.
No, you just don't push
It's a shame.
You boast about democracy. You boast about democracy. This is your country. Yes, you understand. Anglican, poly bloody world.
It's a shame for the Olympics, and we're here to save the real values of the Olympics. We, the Tibetans, we're here to save the values as equal rights, peace, unity. So we're here to save these values. And it shows the reality here. It saddens us, but it's the hard reality here that we even can't speak here.
It is a great honor for me to hold this torch. The next destination of this Tibetan freedom torch will be Italy.
What's the excuse? It's a Tibetan freedom torch. Hey, don't do anything to the torch. Nobody can touch the torch. Nobody can touch the torch. I know. Nobody can touch the torch.
Cool down.
Έλα, εντάξει ρε παιδιά, εντάξει, τελείωσε το θέμα τώρα. Τελείωσε το θέμα.
Τώρα αρχίζει κύριε Βασιλόπουλο, εγώ σας το είπα. Αφήστε, έχει τελειώσει τη μισή ώρα.
Σας παρακαλώ κύριε μου, έτσι. Σας παρακαλώ πολύ.
We're proud that we could light the Tibetan freedom torch here in Athens.
Free Tibet!
Free Tibet!
Free Tibet!
Free Tibet!
China out of Tibet!